story position. I think this all just means good things are happening, and don't neglect yourself, basically. So I like that one. So Page of Pentacles. Up next we have the Emperor, so let's Google that up. The Emperor Tarot. Okay, the Emperor Tarot meaning. So this is a major arcana card. So again, we're reading everything upright. So this means stability, structure, protection, authority, control, practicality, focus, and discipline. In the Emperor Tarot card, a stoic ruler figure can be seen on his throne. Very stoic. Which is adorned with the heads of 4 rams, representing his astrological sign Aries. Okay, cool. In one hand he carries a scepter representing his reign and his right to rule, and on the other an orb. So that's the orb, and that's the scepter. They're kind of yellow, so they blend in. A symbol of the kingdom that he watches over. The long beard of the emperor represents his vast experience. Over time, he has learned much about what it takes to rule, to establish power, authority, and complete order for the benefit of his people. Behind him, the barren mountain shows his determination, his ambition for greater heights, and his leadership capability. Contrast this with his complement. The emperors whose flowing fields are filled with nurturing kindness. The emperor instead rules with grit, strength, and force. So yeah, I would just say that there's a lot of masculine energy with the page, all the knights, and the emperor. So the upright emperor meaning. It's all about control when it comes to the emperor. For this card means authority, regulation, organization, and a fatherliness. The emperor represents a strategic thinker who sets out plans that he must see through. He's a symbol of the masculine principle, the paternal figure in life that gives structure, creates rules and system, and imparts knowledge. Where the empress desires for their knowledge to create happiness, the emperor desires to foster honor and discipline. He guides with a firm hand, following the calling of the crown above all else. Though he is a ruler, he understands that to reign is to also serve. Thus he acts rationally and according to what is for the greater good of the kingdom. To see him in a reading presents a chance to grow in terms of the goals that you've set for yourself. It presents a successful future as long as you pursue your goals similar to the fashion that the emperor does, methodically and strategically. When you see him in a reading, a possible interpretation is that you could be put in charge of something important. It could be a position at work or in any kind of organization or institution that desperately needs order and a clear, decisive mind. You may be called to act in the place of the emperor, using his wisdom to bring clarity to the project. So, before I go into like the love, career, and finance meaning quickly, what I'm gathering from a lot of this is that because Mercury retrograde is over now, I feel like, this is a good time for everyone to be setting their goals and intentions in your life and your career. And I kind of feel like life and career go a lot hand in hand. Like, a lot of your chunk of your day is towards your career. So I think that this is just like a really good time. And also like with the pandemonium kind of coming to a bit of a slower pace and things are starting to go back to the old normal, it's probably just a really good opportunity to start being a bit more ambitious and being hard on yourself, that kind of thing. Not too hard, but like keeping yourself accountable. So the upright love meaning is a traditional relationship. Use logic when it comes to love and unexpressed emotions. The upright career meaning creating processes, structure, discipline, routine, and mentorship. And then for finances, it's being disciplined about money. So we're getting like a clear idea here, I think, of what's going on. But up next, we have the Knight of Swords. So let's Google that up. Knight of Swords Tarot. Okay, where's my labyrinth notes? Okay, dokie. So this the straight up keyword However, this determination could also blind him to see the potential consequences of his actions on others as he makes his way to success. He may charge forth into a very dangerous territory without preparation or actual foresight, and this could lead him to great danger. Okay, so the upright love meaning, a fear of intimacy, easily bored with partner, decisive action. The career meaning, getting things done, focus on career efficiency and making big moves. Upright finances meaning, focus on financial goals, taking action on financial goals. So basically, if you're kind of focused on the career and finances, all of these cards are good things. I think it is important to have a good work-life balance, and it's important to like check yourself and all the other aspects of your life while you're working on these things. If you're in love, it's not looking great. Like, there's obviously a traditional intimacy and like all that kind of thing, but now when we get to the Knight of Swords, there's some fears and some boredom and some, that kind of thing. But yeah, I know a lot of people like really want like tarot for love readings, but I like it for everything, so that's kind of what I'm getting. But anyway, let's move on to the Knight of Cups. More knights. So Knight of Cups tarot. My elaborate notes. Okay. So the Knight of Cups keyword: idealist, charming, graceful, tactful, diplomatic, mediator, and negotiator. So all of these are really like, I feel like they're saying very, very, very similar things. Again, if this is about your career or your finances, good things are coming. If this is about love, a little iffy. So, the Knight of Cups is a card which depicts a young man who is gloriously riding a white horse. This horse is gray, but whatever. While at the same time holding a cup as if he is a messenger of a certain sort. Unlike the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Swords, this particular one isn't charging along with his horse. He is instead moving slowly forward, which provides the entire setting and overall impression of peace and calmness. This horse is known to represent one's drive, energy, and power. The horse's color is white, which is well-known symbol of spirituality, light, and purity. So I'm kind of feeling like the Knight of Swords, like we were all like, let's do this, let's make moves, let's move forward, we don't care who we're hurting. And then I guess, we're kind of taking a step back to kind of even out and like look at everything, and then there's like a calmness that's gonna happen. I hope everyone gets to believe, like gets to experience a calmness. So the meaning: the truth is that the Knight of Cups is the most feminine amongst all of the knight cards in this tarot. It's important to note though that it doesn't even slightly suggest that he is any less of a worthy knight. It implies that he is in proper touch with his emotions and his intuitions, and that he uses them for his own well-being. And during his many romances and seduction quests, he is usually quite attractive and charming to others, regardless of their gender. When faced with an actual decision, the Knight of Cups is going to listen to his heart, regardless of whether this is actually a logical choice or not. He can also manifest as an event or a person in your life, or a part of your own self. He appears as a messenger, and with him he carries an invitation or an arrival of something or someone which is going to have a certain emotional benefit for you. As a knight, he is also charged with taking the gifts of his suit and bringing it outward into the world. He therefore can also represent the undertaking of some project with significant emotional or creative value for you. Okay, so this is really very interesting, and I'm very intrigued with the way that these cards came out. They are sort of like telling a story. So the upright love meaning is romance, attraction, flirtation, being in love with like these cards are all saying the same thing but different. Okay. So much like the other court cards of this suit, the Knight of Pentacles revolves around work, effort, and a general responsibility. The Knight of Pentacles sits on a dark horse in a field. Yes. Unlike the other knights, who are always off on an adventure or another, this knight decides to stay home instead. Focus on tilling the fields. He prepares for the next harvest. It is on his land, and he believes that he can do the most. In his hands, he had a single gold coin. He gazes into it, and in his eyes we see a careful consideration. Yeah, we do. Perhaps he is dreaming of what it could bring him. The other knights may think he is a little boring, but this knight is more concerned about the long-term future of his kingdom. Yeah, I feel like we got all the knights in different stages, and it's kind of like, I feel like this is like more of a big picture. I don't think this is just gonna only happen in June, or no, July, sorry. So, the upright meaning. The Knight of Pentacles is about the daily tasks and the responsibilities that one has to gain through a specific project. This knight has the patience to accomplish all his given duties and is considered by others reliable and committed to his work. To see this card is an indication that there is a need to be trustworthy and reliable. You are fully committed to your assignments and you make sure that you complete your work efficiently. You are absolutely loyal to do the best you can in order to make sure the job will be properly completed. Though your sense of duty is admirable, beware that it does not turn into perfectionism, which can manifest itself in every aspect of your life. The Knight of Pentacles can also represent routine or the kind of general hard work that you go through every day. The meaning of the Knight of Pentacles also advises that the querent should continue to do exactly what he is doing. Sticking with the tried and true methods, he will accomplish everything he has set out to do. Sometimes going with what he has already done is not necessarily bad. So the upright love meaning, loyal but stubborn lover, steady and secure relationship. Upright career meaning, focus and drive, slow and steady work and hard work. And for finance meaning, slow and steady financial growth, conservation and frugality. So, yeah, that's my reading for July. It was very interesting. I felt like it might have been at me. Next time, just at me. But if you felt any draw to it or whatever, good. If not, I'm sorry. And next month I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna like try to organize myself and do more of like a pick a card kind of thing. I think that would be fun. And I'll try to do more research and figure out how to understand the cards better. But yeah, that's my reading for July. Let me know if anything resonated